get the tractor, but I'm not gonna throw shit on it.
It's deep.
Here we go. Count them up, boys.
I mean, a couple guys missed the road, got off on a field road, got stuck.
And it was one of those situations where you had to convince the ducks to be where you were at.
Oh my man.
100% what I did. I had to have money.
I got 10s.
These fish they feel great.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
That's almighty.
Guys, knowing last fall it was dry everywhere. Arkansas, it was just dry, and I know the weather, it was warm, whatever, and those ducks went back north. But I also think they went back north because there wasn't a lot of habitat. So there's a lot of argument there. But I will say this: we get to white oaks, and they've been killing them, but
the woods were just getting water in them. You know, as we were pulling in, you could tell that Jeff had every power unit running, and it was one of those situations where you had to convince the ducks to be where you were at. Matter of fact, the first place that we hunted was just a puddle of water, and all around you was dry ground. So as you were seeing high ducks, you know, you really had to break them and talk them into where you were at. So we were headed to the Tennessee hole, a good early season spot. Like I said, it's just a puddle of water, and we're gonna try our best to throw a few duck calls at them and see what happens.
Presumably, yeah, I mean, like in this good kind of open water, presumably they're trying to land to eat them. Yeah.
morning, guys. Tennessee hole this morning. Cloudy, no wind, but it sure is pretty. Well, had two bunches come in, so hopefully the ducks keep flying like this. Pretty good start, at least for duck hunting. A lot better than last Monday.
Get it.
But we're sitting there, and you know, we kill a pair of mallards and some more ducks, and have 4 or 5 come in, and we're working on getting there, and Jeff can't take it. He's done. He's like, all right, pack up. We're going to Eagle Lake. We're not talking 2 hours in here. We're talking about 25 minutes. And the wind's starting to blow,
and we talked Jeff into maybe 20 or 30 more minutes. You know, we were making some little side comments. You know, the clouds are breaking up, the wind's blowing. Ducks actually started flying a little bit better, and so we tried it for another 20, 30 minutes, and we were gonna see what we could do. he said enough is enough. That's all we had. Started packing up, and it was a hurry to get to Eagle Lake.
I mean, when we were pulling into it, we were running ducks out of Eagle Lake. They were sitting in it. And
before I even got in the blind, everybody was kind of before me. They started shooting. I was like, oh boy, it's gonna be good.
Needless to say, Jeff was right. We got to Eagle Lake, and it was unbelievable.
I bet that's a 50 feet of gamble.
Oh boy, they're coming on the left.
Like I said, there's a refuge here and a refuge here and a refuge here, and Eagle Lake's in the middle, and they just go like this. Fly whichever direction you can imagine all day long. They fly over it all day long at treetop high. So it's a super effective spot.
Oh, right here in the...
Oh my map! Yes!
And man, there was some teal around, and there was a few gadwall around, and there was this one flock of ringnecks that really messed up. And I don't know if Jeff might still be mad at us over it, but me and Mr. Joyce and Dustin decided we had enough of that, and we were going to take our bonus ducks home with us that day, and we lit into some ringnecks. Maybe the first ringnecks Jeff's ever shot at White Oak. So anyways, we're getting there with him on that, not being just a mallard purist, a duck snob, as we like to call him. So.
Kill him.
That's a good bunch, huh?
That.
Where's Gus at? We good?
So we finished up, and of course, here comes the rain. Put our rain jackets on, had a nice wet boat ride back to the lodge, but we knew that a good old hot breakfast was in store for us. So we finished up breakfast, we kind of hang around the lodge that day. It's misting, it's nasty, but the ducks, they're really stirring around. And you hear us say, rain makes ducks get up and move, and that's what they were doing that day. So we scattered around, rutted some field roads up. Eric was in deer mode after the second big buck he saw on this drive, and that's something I don't like wasting my time on, sitting in a deer stand by yourself.
Well, the whole Chêne crew comes in, literally the whole office, all the guys in the warehouse, all of them. The girls in Morgan came. I mean, it was a big deal. We had a great meal.
Did y'all bring water and ducks with you?
Water and the northern mallard.
So we got brisket, pulled pork, smoked sausage, a little Cajun corn, and some badass beans, baby.
I mean, a couple guys missed the road, got off on a field road, got stuck. I had to go get them out with a tractor.
Hey, all duck camps are the same.
Yeah, that was a disaster. We're still investigating that, figuring out how that turn was taken. We're not sure. That may not ever be figured out. We wake up, have our coffee, and the sun's shining.
Little Jeff's there, so he decides. So there's an A team and a B team, and he takes Laney's boyfriend and Byron, the professional duck caller, and all these gadgets and gizmos, and they're over there and got flippers and flappers and jerkers and twerkers going, and of course they go to the best spot.
Are we okay to drive, or is it too much water?
for these.
That was pretty personal.
And it's, you know, we're sitting here listening to the A-team shoot. You know, they got all their fancy gadgets going, and it's just driving Jeff nuts. So at just no more than they get their limit, here we are. We go to Eagle Lake again and proceed to shoot our ducks in there.
Kill them. Kill that cripple. Back. Back. That was still an ass.
Let's go, baby!
Back.
I love killing them things. We get all of them? We got over half.
We actually cut our hunt short. We had a great morning, but Reed and John and Field were ready to go deer hunting. I was getting pictures of big bucks walking around in the daylight for 3 days while I was down there, mind you, about a 170. And so the pressure was high, the sun was up, the wind was dying down that afternoon, so everybody was getting out of there. They were going deer hunting.
Once again, it was another great trip down to Arkansas. Hope to do it this year again. It's always great to hunt with those guys, but we had to pack up, head north, because the next day was our opener, Thanksgiving Day, so we had to prepare for our own mess.
I think the teal are still here.
They never left us, Gerald.
I don't think they ever left, so.
Get him, get him, get him, get him! Well, boys, I think we got a couple. Holy cow! Reload, let's just keep shooting. You see any cripples, shoot them again. Holy cow.